Hello everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. Okay, so if you're anything like me, you might want to enjoy the hot summer days by surrounding yourself with lots of flowers, or maybe even stopping by to check out a few supercars. But one thing for sure, everybody enjoys a nice cold drink on a hot summer day. So let me show you how to make some slushies, quenchers, and smoothies. And they're great for the whole family. They're very healthy and refreshing. And it's much more cost effective to make them at home. And nowadays you can pay as much as $10 each. So it's always a good idea to start by preparing your fruit, washing it and stemming it and maybe chopping it a little bit, and pre-pouring all your ingredients. So the very first one we're going to do today is going to be the strawberry watermelon slushie. And they'll all be prepared in a blender. Start with 2 cups of fresh strawberries, and also 2 cups of fresh chopped and seedless watermelon. And I'm adding half a cup of white sugar, so that can be 1/3 to half a cup of white sugar depending on how sweet your fruit is. And just to add a little zap, a couple of tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. Place the lid on the blender and then mix that together. And we're using the whole fruit because this is a slushie. So this is as simple as it is. We just need to finish it off with a couple cups of ice. And don't forget to put the lid on the blender. And then place the blender on chop so that the ice will crush. This amount will make enough for 2 or 3 glasses. Now we'll go ahead and make a lemon garnish to put on the top. So keep watching. So that's the strawberry watermelon slushie. If you want to make it into a quencher, use the same recipe, except that you would strain it so that you would have just the juice to use for your quencher. So the biggest difference is really just the texture. The slushie would be thicker with possibly little pieces of fruit in it, and the quencher would be thin and mostly just using the juice. And another idea is to garnish it with a lemon slice and a little bit of a sprig from a herb. So next we're going to make a bubble watermelon quencher. You can do this with strawberries instead of watermelon if you want, or any kind of fruit that you choose. I filled the blender up with watermelon for this one and strained it. Then add 2 cups of ice to the blender and crush it, and simply add your juice back to the blender. And I strained it a second time. I just wanted it to be a little thinner. Now, in order to make your bubbles up, you would cook them up according to the package direction. You place them in boiling water and they'll sink to the bottom, and when they float to the top, they're done. Drain them, and while they're still warm, place them in a bit of a brine of brown sugar and some of the water that you've boiled them up in. And doing this while they're still hot helps them to absorb the flavor from the brown sugar better. Let the bubbles cool down a little bit and then spoon them into the bottom of your glasses. And I put about maybe 3 tablespoons in each glass. And simply pour the crushed watermelon and ice in on top of that. So this is simply the watermelon juice. There's no added sugar, so you can make these as natural as possible. These tapioca pearls are what's used in most bubble teas and smoothies and those sorts of things. My daughter-in-law gets these at an Asian food market, and they're usually available in most larger cities. And of course you'll need to have a larger straw available for the ones with bubbles. Alright, so what if you want to make it into a smoothie? Super easy to convert it into a smoothie. For every 2 cups of juice, add about half a cup of yogurt. In this case, strawberry yogurt. Just simply mix that together and pour it into your glasses. And I do add the sugar and lemon juice to this one, but you don't have to. and garnish the top with a fresh piece of fruit. Today I'm just simply using a strawberry for that. Keep in mind that you can use the basic recipe and alter it. You can substitute for whatever kind of fruit that you want to and use the basic amounts and just adjust them based on how sweet the fruit is. So start with a small amount of sugar and a little bit of lemon, but don't go overdo it, and just add a little bit more if it's not quite enough. Or if you want to do it all natural, you don't have to add any of that. And it's the same thing with the yogurt. Choose whatever flavor suits the fruit that you're using. And just a quick mention that both these books are available on Amazon, and the quick link is provided in the description below this video. So don't forget to check them out. Thanks for watching this video all the way through. I hope you've enjoyed it. And until next time, I hope you'll make these refreshing drinks and that you'll enjoy them all summer long. And I'll talk to you next time.